And hi everyone, how are you? Welcome to our live event. My name is Jessica. I'm the social media and community manager at University of the People, and I am here with Dulama. Hi Dulama, how are
Hi,
you?
hi, good. How are you?
Good, nice to see you. Dulama,
Nice.
where are you located?
I'm currently living in Saudi Arabia, Riyadh to be precise. Yeah.
What's going on there with COVID? Maybe you can give us like a little update.
Well, it's no different than any other country. They did implement a substantial curfew at the beginning of the pandemic, so we had to stay in for God knows how long.
Yeah,
Yeah, but it's getting better. The cases and recovery ratio is getting better, and there is no curfew anymore, which is a good
that's
thing.
yeah. Okay, so we'll give everyone a few minutes to sign on. But hi, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Today, we're going to be talking about business administration, and we're going to be talking about Dulama's experience at UO People. So this live event is for students and applicants. And hi to our viewers. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really hope you guys ask as many questions as you want. Are you offering only business administration? No, Musa, we offer several degrees. We'll write it all in the comments so you have it. But for those of you who haven't applied to UO People yet, I have included a link in the description of this event so you can copy and paste it into your browser. No problem. And for those of you who don't know about UO People, we are, Lala from Indonesia. Hi. Yeah, why don't our students let us know what you're studying and our applicants let us know where you're from so we can differentiate? That would be great. And I love seeing where everyone's from. It's super cool. We do have 50,000 students from over 200 countries and
Indeed.
territories. So it's like, we got a good representation over here. So would love to hear where everyone's from and if you're studying what you're studying. Okay, so what else can I tell you? So if you don't know what UO People is, we are tuition free, which means that we don't collect a tuition. We just collect small minimal fees to keep us up and running. We are 100% online, which keeps us, which allows you to be flexible. It does give you the the flexibility to study anywhere, anytime. All you need is an internet connection. By the way, going back to applying to UO People and the tuition. So on Tuesday, December 8th at 9 a.m. Eastern Time, we will be hosting a fellowship webinar. So this is an opportunity for you to learn about scholarships and to apply for scholarships. We'll if you attend this webinar, we'll fast track it. But remember that scholarships come on first come, first served basis. So we will include a link to that to that webinar in here. So maybe now, maybe at the end, I'm not sure when we'll get to it, but we will. If you're interested, let us know. We would love to see you at the fellowship webinar, Tuesday, December 8th at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. Okay. So, by the way, since we do have so many students studying from all over the world, we do offer an English composition course to catch you up to speed if you need that. So if you don't feel confident with your English, don't worry. We do, we want you to study with us. And if you are, scared about finances, we do offer grants and scholarships. So one more quick thing about UO People is that we have a very strong academic leadership team coming from the top universities all around the world. We have UC Berkeley, NYU, Princeton, just to name a few. Full list is on our website, but the list goes on and on and on, I promise you, and we're very grateful for all our partnerships. Okay, I'm going to stop talking so much because you're not here to hear me. You're here to hear Dulama. So, Dulama, am I saying your name correctly, by the way?
Yes, you are. It's
I
Dulama.
said with a very American accent, which I obviously can't help.
I promise you, you did not butcher my name.
Okay, great. Yeah, it's pretty simple. I just
Right.
realized that we've been chatting before this live event and during, and I was calling you Dulama, and you didn't correct me, so I was hoping
Yeah,
that I had it correct.
you
Anyway,
have.
so Dulama, why don't you tell us what you're studying and how long you've been studying with UO people? Why don't you give and like why don't you also give us a little overview of yourself?
All right. So my name is Dulama. I'm from Syria, and I'm currently living and working in Saudi Arabia. I've been living in Saudi Arabia for more than 15 years, and I'm a full-time student as well as a full-time employee and a father to a girl and a husband. So it's a handful. I've been studying in University of the People for 2 years. I major in business administration. I've heard about University of the People through through coincidence. I've honestly seen the video from an influencer who's called Nance Daily. He's the
Oh yeah,
one, yeah,
we
that's the
love
first video I saw about the university. I was so intrigued that it made me access the website and learn more about the university because it sounded too good to be true for me. See, the thing is that I've always wanted to pursue higher education, but I couldn't because of financial issues and time and distance. All these factors were uh, coming in my way and stopping me from pursuing higher education, especially that I'm a full-time employee and I have to provide for a family. So learning about University of the People and seeing that the assessment fees for courses are a fraction of what other universities would require you, I said, why not? Let's just see how it goes. And honestly, I think it's one of the greatest investments I have done in the past 2 years.
Okay, thank you so much. That's great. So, okay, so you've been living in Saudi Arabia for 15 years,
Yes.
and how has the flexibility of studying online helped you in your journey?
All right. So one of the things I love about University of the People is so flexible. The first thing is that it's asynchronous university, which means that you're not obligated to attend any lectures or you don't have anything to submit in time, of course, other than your weekly submissions. The second thing is that you could basically study anywhere. If you're in your office, home, outside with friends, you could just access your laptop and there you are right there, and then you're studying at the university. The second thing is the flexibility with course selection. See, the thing is about University of the People, they tell you what major courses you need to graduate and what electives you need to graduate, but it's up to you how you want to pursue them. And I have found a great benefit from this because I tailor my courses depending on my lifestyle. And when I see that, okay, I need this course, I will start studying because I will implement it directly in my life. So I go ahead and do it directly. Um, the thing about University of the People as well is that it homogenizes time and distance. Basically, you're really not obligated to be anywhere. You can study from anywhere you like. The When you first join University of the People, they ask you if you're proficient in English. You can provide a TOEFL or an IELTS to prove that you are sufficient in English, and you can just start right from there with the foundational courses. But even though if people are good in English, I recommend for second English speaker students as a second language to take English one because it teaches you important information that you can use throughout your academic journey. For example, the first thing that I've learned through English one is how to compose an essay, which is something that is required of you at least 6 times a week if you're taking 2 courses. The second thing is how to proof check your assignments to see if your sources are legit and how to support your thesis properly. Since University of the People is an asynchronous university, there is a lot of responsibility that is on the student, how to divide their time, how to find time for their family, for work, and for the university. So the university efficiently addresses this concern with one of the foundational courses, which is called Online Education Strategy, which is a life-saving course. Basically, it will teach you how to become efficient in managing your time and have enough time to do everything else, basically. See, as my time, I never have a dull moment. I'm always either working, studying, or looking after my family. And with all this, I still managed to maintain 4 out of 4 CGPA.
Wow.
It's because, yeah, I basically have everything in order. So that's one of the things I love the foundational courses.
Okay. Amazing. So you're it's like I don't even have to ask you questions.
No, it's
Um,
okay.
the focus of this live event is business administration. So maybe you can talk a little bit about the program and your experience studying business administration with us, and what your experience has been like.
Yes. What I love about University of the People, since it's a tuition-free university, it means it's a non-profit organization. They receive substantial textbooks and courses from respected universities and professors, which then they can implement into teaching their students. And I find these courses to be relative to my lifestyle. As since I'm studying business administration, so far I've taken, I think, 7 major courses, and I find them to be extremely valuable. See, the thing is that when you learn in a university, it depends on what is your end goal. For me, it's not really about a certificate, it's about the valuable information that I'm getting out of this journey. See, since economics, for example, teaches me how to predict the economic situation of a country and how I can invest and when not to invest, how to forecast sales and whatnot. Same as accounting. I also manage a now, since I took accounting from University of the People, I started doing accounting for the small firm that I work for.
Oh, cool.
Basically all these courses, they intertwine and they're all relative to our lifestyle. And the thing is, it depends on, as I said, it depends on your end goal. If you want to be an entrepreneur in your life, or if you want to work a full-time employee for a respected company, you must look at this as an investment. Your time, you're spending your time studying in this university, and it will help you to think properly. It will develop a stronger sense of critical thinking ability, which will help you in the long run.
Okay. Again, I don't have to ask you any questions. You are so insightful. But I'm curious, why did you want to get a higher education? What was your okay, this is 2 questions. What were some of your challenges in the past of getting a higher education, and why did you want a higher education?
The main challenge for not pursuing higher education prior to joining University of the People is the tuition fees. Most universities require you to pay substantial fees, which I'm not able to. The second reason is because I want to improve my life. I want to become a better person and a better father, a better person for the society, to give back to the community. That's basically what I want. As a utilitarian, I believe that it is my duty and my responsibility to give back to the community. So I see myself in the future to be providing jobs for people and looking after for families of families. That's my goal, and it's good to have a bright future other than just accepting the status quo. And in my philosophy, I think that the thing that we should pursue is education and learning, as Socrates says, the more I know nothing.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. Wow, you even put a quote in there. I want you on every live event, Dulama.
I will be happy to.
No, you're really great. And also, you also did a live event with our Arabic division. Can you what
Yes.
did you talk about in that live event? I'm just curious.
We talked about the COVID-19 pandemic and how it affected our studying in the university, which it really didn't. Even though it did affect my employment, I was stuck at home for like a month and a half in Saudi Arabia. We couldn't go to work, but I found it as a golden opportunity to focus and fixate on studying. During that time, I had so much time in my hands. I decided to not only take 2 courses, but to work on the weak material that I had. For example, I honestly sucked at math when I started. I took the course before, and within the first week, I withdrawn because I saw that my level of knowledge is nowhere close to what is required of me in that course. So I withdrew from it, and ever since I've been studying it by myself without any tutoring. So because of University of the People's first foundational course, I am able to properly teach myself in meticulous courses and information, absorb difficult topics. Also, we talked about my life and the university and how it affected me positively. We talked also about the nonprofit, how the fees are basically a fraction of other universities. Yeah, we covered those in the Arabic in the Arabic
Okay.
interview.
So basically, what a lot of what we're talking about, but in Arabic.
Yes, we talked about the same thing, but in Arabic. That is true.
Okay, cool. And yeah, by the way, for those of you guys out there who don't know, we do have an Arabic division. They don't offer yet. It's a newer, it's a newer initiative. But if you have any questions, just leave a comment, and we'll be happy to answer them. We don't offer all of the degrees that we offer in the English division yet, but we're getting there. We're working on it, and we do have, like, UO People Arabic social media, so you can follow them there. That would be great. Mohammed is in charge. He's like the me of of the Arabic world. So, okay, so Dulama, as COVID-19 has exploded and a lot of schools have closed, or people, are looking to try something new, we've seen a big increase in online learning, and every term since this pandemic, we have seen a big increase. So what would be some tips that you have for students looking to transition to an online degree?
University of the People, first of all, was not affected by the pandemic since a completely online university. That's one of the things. And indeed, the university exploded with the number of new enrollments that they have received because of the transition from physical learning to online education, especially that many universities are struggling to transition to online. University of the People have been doing that since '08. I recommend to students to take it easy and take their time and try to absorb all the informations they can through the foundational courses, because it will come in handy through your academic journey. It will teach you how to be discipline your time and focus and channel your efforts towards a better quality of education. What I like about University of the People is that it is a completely globalized community. Basically, you're studying with people from 200 countries. You can see their points of view on life, people from Africa, people from Eastern Europe, East Asia, United States, Western Europe. All these people are crowded in a classroom, and you can see, and it's a wonderful thing, because you can see how people think, and you can learn and try to implement it in your life. That's actually one of the things that I love about peer assessment. Not many universities imply peer assessment. They basically just tell you that, okay, you have to do this, and that's what is required of you, and see you at the end of the term with a final exam. But no, that's not what is required of you in the University of the People. It actually, most courses so far require you to with a reading assignment, and from there you have to write a discussion assignment, which where you can discuss with your peers about the topic and listen to their points of view. You have a written assignment and a learning journal between you and your instructor, which then he or she can assesses it according to your level of knowledge. That's one of the things that I love about University of the People, because it brings them all together, and you feel the sense of community, that you're not really studying by yourself, even though you're at home or at your work, but you are a part of this globalized community that came all together, and you're learning from each other and learning through the textbook that you are provided with, which will fundamentally implement this knowledge in your brain, and it's a wonderful experience.
Okay, well, you couldn't have said it any better, honestly. So I know you're a busy man. You have a family and you have a job, and you're very busy. So I'm going to end this live event. And Dulama, I just want to say how grateful I am for your time and your generosity and your great words about University of the People. You're a great advocate for us, and it was a pleasure having you here.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. And to all our students or applicants, all our viewers, thank you so much for tuning in. If you have any questions about business administration, please feel free to write a comment, and we'll review and respond after the event. And don't forget that we do have a fellowship webinar, which is on Tuesday, December 8th at 9 o'clock in the morning Eastern time. And it's a great opportunity to get to kind of like apply for a scholarship. You'll get on a fast track to get the scholarship. Those scholarships are on first come, first served basis. We'll include a link at the end of this live event for you to join the webinar if you'd like. And that's all I got. So thank you so much, Dulama, again. It was a pleasure speaking with you. Stay safe.
Thank you for having me.
I hope you stay safe in Saudi Arabia. I hope everyone stays safe wherever you are. I know that this is a very odd time, but we're, just killing it with positivity, I guess. So, yeah, Dulama, I hope to interview you again. You were a pleasure.
I would love to come again. It's my pleasure. It's the least that I can do to the university.
Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, so Dulama and I will be in touch. Maybe we'll do another one because he was so great. And yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you all have a great day. Stay safe and healthy and connected with University of the People. Have a great day. Bye.
Bye.